All right, so good to be here today. I'm so happy to be here this time as we are launching this. We are looking at our new AI native application. So there's a number of things that I've been working on since last time I was working on this project. Which is going to be interesting. So if you are joining me, you are on TikTok, you are on Fair YouTube, you are very much welcome. My name is Ray, and I do coding. I do love live coding, but now we have vibe coding, which is so amazing. So I do mix both of them. And I'm working on this AI native application where is going to do special things that most of the app cannot do. Yeah. So you're getting a chance to see if for the first time AI native application being run live in your eyes. So you are one of the few. One of the few. So let's go back to my goal. So my goal today is to make, yeah. My goal for today is to make this work more better. So one of the things that I've done, I have refined the UI, I have changed the UI and changed things here and there, which is good. And I'm working on I'm fixing some issues, which I think we'll be together finding those issues if possible. So Docker compose app. Okay. Don't I have my Docker in here? I do. Let me go with Docker compose. Okay. So I have to go with, do we have Docker here? Yep. Okay. What was I missing? So if you're on TikTok and you can't see what I'm doing mostly on YouTube. So I'm trying to find a way to do that also on TikTok, but there's some issues so far. But yeah, we'll see. You know what? I'll build it normally. Oh, what am I missing? And I'm using a lot of mouse. Okay, let's get rid of this stuff. .env not found. I need to bring my file. I was not reading the error. Why? Because I chose not to read. Why? Yes, Jennifer, how are you? Jennifer, you're welcome. Hassan, how are you? On YouTube, I'm happy to see you guys. I'm happy to see you guys. All right. Now, yep. I'm thinking of bringing my keys here without exposing them. How is your Sunday, your Monday, your Saturday? Because I know we are having different timelines. So some people are already on Monday. Some people are still Sunday, and some people are moving toward Monday. Okay, let me get my keys. So where are they? There, yeah. Who am I? That's a good question. I love that. Yes, welcome. I love that. Python Docker container for TikTok using HTML for probably display purpose. Okay. I don't get it. I really don't get what you say. But yeah, it may be. Who knows? You might be right, man. Okay, I'm live from Africa. I'm live from Africa. What about you? Which part of the world are you following us from? I'm from Africa, I'm from Africa. Okay. You know what? The keys are here. So yeah, let me duplicate this and pass it the other side and cross this here and pass it from this side, and we're good. Yes, I'm from Africa. What about you? And I'm happy to see you here. From Africa originally. I love that. Yes, Hassan. I'm finalizing the last part, because the last part, which was supposed to be done yesterday, I didn't do it, so that it can be moving toward the AI native part. Remember yes, so that's what I'm finalizing today. Actually, I have been doing that for some time today, so I'm just finalizing here with you guys. From India, that's good. I love India. India is one of the, I think, the beautiful country, and I love it. Hope one day I'll be there. India and Indonesia, those are the countries that I think I'll visit one day. Yeah, they're good country, they have good people. That's what I like about India. I was asking if you were doing something similar. Show me your programming. No, someone told me that it's from India. I didn't assume, I cannot assume anyone is coming from any country. That would be the last thing I can do here. But someone told me he's coming from India. Because, can you, it is Hassan, I think. Hassan is the one who says coming from India. Yeah. I'm not teaching actually. I'm working on the project that I started yesterday, it's a native AI app. So I'm working on that. Docker compose app. So it's a native app where it's native UI app, and what it does, the idea is to get to get lead to stop creating chat bots and start building real application. You'll see in in a few minutes. Let's make it work. Yeah. So that's the idea, and there's a number of things that I'm still working on. Still, there's a number of things that I'm still fixing and making sure they are in line. But yeah, you'll see what it is, and maybe you'll be having a comment, a suggestion, or your thought, what you think about. Okay, so it's good to have you here, and also if you have any comment about AI, I'll be happy to hear from you, because maybe you have been doing a number of things. Are you building something using AI? King City, thank you very much and welcome. We're talking about AI, native AI application, which is the way to go, building real applications that are using AI, but they are not distracting users with chatbot, yeah? Because that's the problem. People are kind of enough. They are like, you know what, chatbot, they're enough. Let's see real application. I'm not creating a chatbot. That's what I'm saying. I'm creating an app that is using AI on the back end, and the user will just get experience. So the user will see and experience the beauty of the application. Thank you very much, guys. On TikTok, you are almost welcome. Okay, I'm on YouTube. That's where I can share my screen. That's the trick. But I'm sure I'll be able to. Today I'll be able to deploy it and be able to share the link before the end of this live. Yeah, definitely. So the main thing is we build. My interest now, not we. My interest now is to see how I can build applications that are using native AI, but they are not chatbots. That's my goal. Your current Prime Minister is Ibrahim. That's interesting. I don't know what does that mean, but yeah. So that's my goal now, to see application that is using AI but is not a chatbot. It's not a chatbot. So yeah. So I'm finalizing my MVP today, and I have to test it with you guys. I need to get your real feedback. And I know you can say it as it is. There's no BS whatsoever, which is the good thing. You say it as it is. Because we need to move away from chatbot. We really need to move away from that and start building really meaningful apps. Yeah. Really meaningful apps. Okay, there we go. My app is ready to be tested. Let's see. I think I have to create one thing here. Do I need to do that? I will leave that there. So Hassan, Are you building anything using AI or something like that? Are you a programmer or you are? Tell me, what are you building? I will follow you and just come to see the app. Good, so there we go. It's ready, right? So for those who were here yesterday, this was the initial app. Actually, let's see if the environment variable is working now. So this was initial app yesterday. And yeah, let's see. Yeah. Okay, all my environment variables are now well working and up, so that's good. That's really great. Oh, my name is Ray. Yeah. Definitely. Thank you very much for likes, guys, on YouTube, on Facebook. No, TikTok, I mean. So yeah, so let's go and see now the actual demo that I'm working toward. Any to any. So this is any to any, where you just come with whatever you want, and it will be able to transform that to whatever you want using some of the agentic capability on the back end. Yeah. So you can either upload, paste, whatever you have, and then you can choose the output. So that's where it becomes interesting. You can choose the output on which way you want it to come out, and then it will do the magic. You use this for specific task you want to do. You want to do a podcast, you want to write a social media, you want to make a newsletter. But now let me take you through what it can do. It can do a number of things. First of all, it's powered by the tools that I showed you. Let me take you to the let me take you back to the yeah, let me take you back to the package itself. So the package comes with number of tools which you can do, and this include text to speech and processing, search, all of this, web search, content extraction, SVG, convert, audio transcription, text to speech, all of that packaged together, and you can do whatever you want. Yes, I do, Mr. Hassan. Okay, so now when we come to the application part, this is the app part where it's going to do any to any. We can do anything here. We can say maybe if Hassan, what can we do here? What exactly can we do here? What do you want to do? Because you have number of output you can do. Also, you have number of input you can do. Just one input with a number of inputs and the number of output. And you can choose multiple output. I'll leave that. Let's see. Let's find a good idea. Let's find a good idea. We can do a blog post together. Let's do this. Very basic things, and I want to write a blog post for that. Maybe I can do even the newsletter and the like. So, as an application part, I can even do a podcast if I want, but I'll include a social thread. So, as a news, as an application, I don't need to stress about how this is going to be done, because that's why the agentic part comes in when we are talking about AI and the like. All right. So because of that, I will be able to initiate that. And here I can be able to follow the really progress of what is happening. And I can also see deeply what is really happening, but I will leave that for the future. But I can be able to see that. I can be able to see, okay, there is movement, there is action that are taking place. And in another way or in another context, I can even cut all of this and tell the user that we'll send you the information when we are done. What about that? I think that's another good way. Should the user wait here, or should the user get an email of whatever he wanted to do or she wanted to do? She was writing a newsletter, and then leave this to Agentic AI, because it does a lot of things, especially if you want to repurpose the content. It goes through that content, make sure that it understands what was the tone, what was the language, and also pick out, we'll copy something and share it here and test it together. We'll copy that and share and test it together, because that's another thing. I think on TikTok, I think I will be share. Let me share the screen. I don't know if that will work. I don't know, but I think that would be ideal. So it's generating the blog posts, is now generating the newsletter, and you can even choose to see all of it in real time, that okay, this is what is happening, the rise of chatbot. The good thing now, all these things are being generated using, backed up with the research. There is a search engine somewhere there that is making sure that whatever you are going to generate is not a junk information that you are going to feed people, which they are not going to be happy. So you have a blog post already now, it's working on generating newsletter, and you can be able to go through that. One of the common critics leveled against chatbots is their tendency to produce what critics there is, oh Jesus, that's crazy. I don't know that. Good. So this means you are not giving user a chatbot. No, you are giving user a tool that can help them to produce content. Yeah, I hear you. I really hear you. Thank you very much. I'll work on that. I will start working on videos, actually. I will start working on videos. Yeah. So with that, you have number of steps that has been followed, and only you have a very good application which is not a chatbot, but it's fully using AI. So we call them native AI applications, which are also agentic, because for you to use AI properly, you need to have agentic feel and agentic touch in your application to make it user friendly, to get the best result and the like. And that's why you see now how it's breaking every step as it's supposed to be broken down, but also giving you in real time the information that, okay, we are now at this level, we are doing this. Thank you very much, Kin Pop. It's nice to see you. It's beautiful to see you. You're amazing. So, okay, I think it's not yet done. So it's finalizing the newsletter, and when it's done, the newsletter, you have this information ready to be used anywhere. You can push them anywhere. But also, you didn't have to stress about specific content. That's another good benefit, that you can even grab a content from somewhere online, and you need to verify, you need to verify, is this information real? But this will do it for you, because it's going to do the search. It's going to understand the content and making sure that the content that you are getting is real and is genuine. So, yeah, the newsletter is taking longer, but the good thing is the UI is friendly, so a user can be able to know that, okay, it's still doing its things. It's good to be your friend, Hassan. You didn't tell me, do you code yourself? Definitely, Kinpop. It's good always to see you. How is the Happy New Day? Happy New Day. How is the grandson? Good monkey. I see. I hear you. You guys are a good friend already. It's good. I'm just here passing by, so I'm not going to shake your friendship at all. But you are all good people. I love it. I love talking to people like you guys. You are thinking about code. You have good ideas around code. So I really love that. Actually, I think that's why I do live, to meet like-minded people who are thinking about code and the like. They're doing good, thanks. How is your wife and children? Oh, my wife and children, they're all doing great. Yeah. I wanted to tell you details, but I think, yeah, I will tell you about the young son and the like. Definitely. So, good monkey. What do you write code also? I think you said that. You said you're good at that. And you say you're in USA. That's good. Hassan, he said he's from India. Hassan said he's from India. Thank you for the like on TikTok. I really appreciate. That's a very big thing. That's very good thing. Oh, it's taking longer, but yeah. The newsletter is taking more than expected, but that's good. That's good, because that's one of the longest thing. Apart from that, I love the podcast part, because the podcast part, if you were here yesterday, you know that was one of my inspiration was coming from Google Notebook LM. So I'm very inspired by that, because that's one of the products that prove you don't need to have a chatbot to save or to build AI native application. It's a very good proof. You don't need a chatbot. There's no need of you chatting with the whatever, no. And this is another way. So you can upload even a text. Remember, as I was saying yesterday, the trick part is to understand what is happening on the background. And to me, I share that openly, that because the code will not help you. You can do the code if you know what is happening. But if you don't know what is happening, even if you have code, it will not do what you don't ask. It will always wait for you to ask something. So let's say for this example, you can input anything starting from MP3, MP4, or a file, a PDF, or a text. You can paste a text there. And what it does now, while it's doing that, let's go through the verbose part. So the verbose part is processing first the text that you have passed. Then it conducts some search. And that search comes in to empower the fact of the topic that you are sharing or you are trying to recreate. So you can use this to recreate even a content that you saw online. It's okay, I want to recreate this and post it. But also it helps it do the theme extraction, structure extraction, and style extraction. All of this is to understand, because without this information, you will not be able to write a powerful or to produce a powerful content. Thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you guys. You guys are amazing. That's a big support. So apart from that, also is to get the insight. So the insight part, I love the insight part because you can even cut some of this in the future. Instead of you going to create a podcast whatsoever, you can pass the information and just get the insight from the content and say, okay, what really is hidden within this content? What really is hidden from this information? Okay? Yeah. Because the more you get the insight on different content, it helps you to learn something new. Because sometimes the content itself have nothing much, but when you start now grabbing info from it, grabbing what is hidden from it, then you understand in details what exactly is part of that. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, you can do number of things. All of these are working. All of these are working. You can create a podcast, which will be our next thing, but also, and you can create a podcast from audio. So think you upload audio. Let's see. Think of that. You're uploading audio and then you're getting this amazing podcast that you can use to do whatever you are thinking to do. Yeah, so it's so good. It's so inspiring when you mix these things together. It's so inspiring.
Work your ass off. There is no magic pill. It drives me crazy to go to the gym. You read 1 hour a day. I went and worked out 5 hours a day, and I was working on construction with 24 hours a day. Organize your day. Work hard.
Okay.
I'm here to talk about success.
I'll go with Denzel. I love Denzel. And actually it's also short, so
Put God first.
let's download this.
Put God first in everything you do. Everything that you think you see in me, everything that I've accomplished. Put God first. Put God first in everything you do.
Okay. So let's test this, because we can say it can do A, it can do B, but all the thing you need to test it and make sure that is it working or is not. And I'm happy if it's not, because I know I will be learning that. This part is not working, so we need to work on this. We need to fix that. You posted, very beautiful. So let's make a podcast for this and social media. So we're going to create two kind of content from that. Is it gonna work? Let's see. And this is going to take time a little bit because it's going to do more work. More work and more work and more work. But at the end of the day, it does the work. So that's the part we love. Okay. And you know, one thing that I have realized, especially with the rise of good tools for coding like Casa and the like, I think the main part we need to push mostly is now on DevOps, because that's where the work will be much needed. The code will be generated quickly, but now what next? You need to be able to do the uploading, deployment and the like. I don't know how fast it will work. No, it is failing on this part. Yeah, it is failing on this. FP16 is not supported. Okay, there's no, it's just CPU here. Yeah, I see that. So we can pass that. Thank you for the like, guys. Thank you very much for the likes. Thank you for the support. Yeah, thank you very much for that. So the machine doesn't support that. The CPU is also to have chicken out, chicken head. Why? Let's try it again. That's the problem of these powerful tools. They need more space, more capacity, and then from that, is it going to manage? Let's see. Let's see if it will manage. Thank you for the like, Hassan. Thank you for the like, Kinpop. It's always a blessing to meet you. It's amazing, you know. And it's always good to see your grandsons enjoying the business. I love them. I love the way they do that. Good Monkey said he's unknown, so he's going without name, which means it will be hard for him to share the name again. I guess so. I don't know. Yep. So let's see. I'm trying to check. And this is good because you try things in one machine which have all the environment, and then you go to a machine that is missing some of the environment. Whisper tells you like, oh no, I think I need to change the whisper. I think I need to change the whisper to small or medium. Okay, let's see that. Where that's good. That's really good. Let's use medium. Okay. Okay, so we deactivate that, we go to medium. Let's give it a shot again. Alright. So if you are following us, we are building a native AI application which gives you capability to put any and it will get any. So it's like any to any. If it was a model, this was going to be one of the beautiful model, but it's not a model, it's just an application. You put any, but it's mostly for content generating. Yeah, content generating, but also content analysis. You can be able to understand the content, look at the content, get the insight from the content, things like that. Yeah. So it's really, really good. It's really good. Okay, let's go with blog post. Let's hope this will work now. Okay, there we go. Load model. Whisper is loading. Because it cannot go to any action until it gets the texts from the model. That's one of the tasks. So, and I love Agentic. It's so good. Agentic makes works easier and flawless. No, not flawless. I hope you understand that. I got another same issue. Should I go with small? How big is this CPU? But this CPU is supposed to be so small that even medium model is bouncing back. Yeah, let me get the small model. The problem of small is not guaranteed. So it doesn't, but the good thing I'm doing the speeches, so they are very much accurate and very much good. Actually, I have also to be pushing this to the, because I said before I finish today, we need to test this right here. By the way, tell me, okay, let's go there. Okay, let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go. Tell me, guys, what do you think? Do you think we have something here, or we are very far from what we are avoiding? Because we are avoiding to build another chatbot, and we chose to go with any-to-any content DNA application. It's so crazy. I want to hear what you think. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's very good. Nice to meet you. 8 years. So you have been coding for, if it was a baby, when you started coding, now that young kid is, I think, his finish is going well. It's at school now. That's a long time. How has it been, by the way? What do you love most in your coding journey? True Grizzles. How has it been like? Okay, there we go. Do you code anymore, or you stopped for good? Because you sound like you're no longer looking at code. Do you? Okay, my deployment is up. Let's do that. Display enhancement. So this is good. This is in line. But we'll see. Yes, true. Tell us, are you still doing that? Are you still sitting in front of your screen, eating some time? Or you have gone beyond that? Yes, hi, how are you? That's interesting. So, so he worked full time. Wow, that's interesting. That's really good. Mean that tomorrow he'll be back to codes on Monday, if he's, or he or she is on the different time zone. Because some of us we are already on Monday, some of us we are yesterday, which is Sunday. So I don't know. Okay, that's good. That's good. Good monkey. What language are you fluent in? Oh, you love most, maybe. Let's say that, because. Oh, what language do you code in most of the time? It's going well. Yeah, we'll go with that. You have a lot of developers here. Number of people who are stopping by here, they are developer. They are doing well. So don't worry, they will be able to help you. Hello, developers. There's this individual that have issues with the Docker. So I think you might need to explain a little bit so that people can understand you well. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's really nice. The community of developers, please help this individual who is having issue with the Docker part. So I was creating a container on Docker and wanted other container. Are you using Docker Composer? Docker Compose, because that is where you can do number of the easily, number of container easily. Oh no, that's good idea, man. That's beautiful idea. You should push. It's possible. It might be, so you want to go in the same direction of the SaaS, you are looking in the AI field, or you are looking in the market that, because there's a lot of noise in AI. So you just need to jump in. Don't wait too much. Jump in, change as you go. Change as you go. I like change things as it goes up. Living a purpose journey up. Oh, thank you. I didn't know that. Let me see. Let me see if my mic have an issue. For real. Yeah, for real. And whatever you are doing, make sure there will be, because that's what I'm saying. If you look at any application, look at the problem that people are having, and then solve the problem, but also include AI on the back end. I do, yes. I love Java. Java was my first language actually, but I'm not doing anything here in Java. This is Python and HTML. Yeah. But Java was my first love, can say. So guys, can you help this individual who is having issue with Docker? Yes, I did that. I did kind of worked like my car server started fine, but the project saying the Docker Composer. Yeah, that's the way to go. If you have more than one, dependency container. So there is, if I'm understanding you, there is one container, there is one application that depends on another application, and they are all supposed to be run using Docker. Then that's the way to go. Carolina, you are welcome. Python is good. Python is amazing. First advice, don't use AI if you are learning. Use AI when you master the fundamentals. Yeah. Don't use AI if you are learning, so that you can master the fundamentals, you can know the basics if you are learning. Then when you are comfortable with the basics, man, AI is already here. You should use it. But avoid that for now. Avoid that for now and master the basics. Have you looked at what have you covered so far? Oh, let me go back to my app. So yeah, I think we are good here. So this, I think the environment here, this, where I'm running my app here is a little bit limited, so that's why my whisper is acting up, but apart from that, all is working well. And I will share you, I'm going to share the link for this so that we can have the really few minute experience. And I need to get your feedback, guys. I really need to get your feedback. Back to Caroline. You need to do that. If you are learning, don't use AI if you are learning. I like to say that because that's the way you can learn something. Don't use AI, use a lot of, find a way to match the code manually. Find a way to write the code manually as much as you can. If you are learning and you want to understand it. And when you are done with the fundamentals, you know the functions, you know the variables, you know you can debug it, the basic debugging issues. Then you connect to Casa and start building apps. Some people say you don't need to learn coding now, but I don't think that's true. That's a very big lie. Because this is the right time to learn how to code. This one, like this is the perfect moment in the universe to learn how to code. And another thing you should learn, I think, which is very important going forward, because you will not spend much time on coding, you might spend much time on deployment, because you are going to build a lot of apps, comparing to someone who did that some years ago. So understanding Docker is like vital. You should understand Docker. You should be able to do the basic. We are already coding together. Come on. I like to be here to learn from you guys. You guys, you know much than me, so I'm here to learn from you most of the time. I'm here to learn from you. And the YouTube, I think, is a good idea. Someone was saying I should do the video, not the live. But I think the live gives me the chance to connect. Yep, that's a good one. Exactly, Good Monkey has mentioned a very good thing. Jupyter Notebook. And the good thing of you exposing yourself to Jupyter Notebook, you gain two experience. One is you see the code running dialect, but another one is you can test things when you want to test them easily. I use Casa, yeah. I use Casa, I use Copilot, so I use most of this. When you talk about, especially when you talk about front end, I think CRUD has been so good. That's my opinion. It might be very different from you, but since I started using AI to do coding, I think CRUD is good on the UI part, even the back end, but I've seen it when you talk about JavaScript, CSS, HTML. If we're building a React app, you cannot stress. Actually, coding in general on CRUD has been easier to me comparing to this other AI provider. However, sometime you can get a solution from ChatGPT where CRUD is rotating up and down. But yeah, CRUD is good. CRUD is really good. Okay. So yeah, I have deployed this now. This is live on my server, and let's see. Let's try this. I'm trying to see how we can test this without a lot. Yeah. Trying to see how we can test this. Do you use Docker MCP to connect with CRUD or GitHub? What do you mean? Yeah. No, it's amazing. It's really amazing. And the more you gain experience, the more it becomes easier and sweet. And the more, actually, talking about that, Good Monkey, did you test that, the idea for the tool? Because I think, yeah. So which platform are you using? Not platform, I mean. Which OS are you using, Mac? Are you using Mac or Windows? CRUD is good. CRUD and the CRUD code also. So it's a very good. They are doing their best. They are doing their best, and they are delivering the value. I can say that. I can really confirm that. I think you are the one who mentioned yesterday about the MCP, the tool that you want to use to control cursor part. It was coming from you, or it was someone else? No, about the platform, about the device I was asking Mark. On you, I was asking about that. Good Monkey, I was asking you about testing if the MCP tool can be able to control the CRUD. No, not CRUD, cursor part. Which is good. Yes, Hassan. Zing. It's good to have you here, Mr. Hassan. I don't speak this language. I think it's good. If people will understand you, I'm sure they will comment back. So yeah, so let's go to this. Let's go to the actual testing where we have our X application. This application has no name yet, so we can be able to see and test it and see what it is. I don't know. It's so dialect. So yeah, here it is. Yeah, so let me see. That's the one. So the MVP is ready to be tested. The MVP is ready to be tested and ready to be shared, I think. Right? We give it Denzel and we tell it that we need to make a blog post and a social thread, and we press the button and we go home. But I think the best way is to send this to the email when a user, if a user is registered, that's another part. If a user is registered, then they will get this, or they get a notification that, okay, your task has been completed. That's another good thing when you are dealing with this kind of agentic app. You don't need to make user wait all this time, because now I'm doing nothing, sitting here and looking at this. I have to leave this, go to do other things, and then when it's done, it send me a notification, maybe WhatsApp, maybe in any way it can be, and then from there I can, okay, it's done. Or no, it's not done. Or it failed. All those information are important to depend on what I want to get. But yeah, so we see there, we can go to the boss here and see what happened. So the processing, it got the text from the audio. Remember, we passed just the audio, and now it have all the text from the audio. From there, it goes to do the search, and from the search, it gather all that information. Then it does the theme extraction, which is the key part, and to get the clear understanding for AI. Because remember, AI without context, there's nothing. So you need all this context to make your next door, whatever you're going to create, is going to be worth. We selected blog post and the social thread. Yeah. And remember, we are doing this to reproduce, but in our own way, with more value compared to our initial information. The initial information, the initial article, the initial speech was in a certain way, but we do add more value by understanding, okay, what is this? What are the key, what are hidden information? How should we use this information on our advantage? And all of these are not going to bother user, because the user will either look at this or will wait for the notification over the email whatsoever. There we go. And you put God first, everything is fell into place. All those posts, all this good, and you're good to go. Now we are going to add the video part, because yeah, we are going to add the video generator, but he's not going to use, it's also going to be local video generator, which means it's going to use number of images, public images, together with text of speech, TTS, and we build another an email and a video that is talking about the content. So yeah, those are the numbers where we can move from chatbot to non-chatbot application. Chatbot to non-chatbot application, but AI native, fully AI, fully powered by AI, fully control supported by AI, but no chatbot, no user confusion here, no. Yeah, this is very, very important. Remember, don't build another chatbot, please. Don't build another chatbot. Build an application that is really kind of solving user problems in a special way. Like, what do you think? Tell me. Do you think I should push more on this? I should add more feature? What should I add? What should I remove? How should I rename it actually? Because any to any that cannot sell. You cannot sell any to any to anyone. You cannot sell any to any like that. But tell me, what do you think? What should we remove? What do you think if we add here will make it a little bit way better? I really feel for my people on TikTok because they can't see anything, which is not good. I really feel them. So this is Agentic native AI application. Yeah. Which you can give it any content in any format and it will produce, and you can choose the output that you want in any format. And there's more formats that are coming. Yeah. Just like that. You can pass a URL, audio like this one, because this is audio, but you can paste text, an article, and then from there, the app, not AI anymore. Now the app will do the magic to give you what you want at the end of the day. No, this is AI native application, which means is powered by AI. But you don't need to stress people about AI. You need to stress about the problem you are solving. It doesn't matter if it's powered by AI or not, but the thing is, what the problem does this solve? Because that's where the issue is. If you are building something, what is exactly the problem you are trying to solve? Do you get me, Jamal? I don't know. Yeah, so that's the main part. I think 2026 going forward, you cannot scare people with AI. You scare people with solution. Because AI, they have heard about it a lot, so they are no longer like AI. No, now they are looking at what are you solving? What problem are you solving? That's the main key now. So now the problem is, if we build another chatbot, we are going back to the same thing. That's beautiful. I love that. I love to hear that, Jamal, you are a developer. That's good. Which language are you comfortable with most? Like you can write anything comfortably. Yeah, so that's the key part. The problem you're solving count most. What problem are you solving? What the pain are you trying to fix? And how are you solving it? How are you solving it? It's your app maybe, yeah. But what is the problem? Because if there is no what the problem, then people will be like, who is it for? But if you know the problem, people will figure it out. Okay, I see the use case. I don't see the use case, and the like. That's good. That's good. JavaScript is very powerful language. I used not to follow it a lot until I came to realize that you can do much more with JavaScript. And then from there, I've never looked back. No, you can build up with JavaScript. You can build applications with JavaScript. I think that's a good explanation. You can build very powerful apps. I used not to follow JavaScript before. I was like, what? But then I came to realize that there's a lot of application actually we are using that are built with JavaScript. Yeah, and when I tried to look at it, I was, oh, this is powerful. This is really lovely. Yeah, you can build very powerful things. I have this other app I was working on, which is built with JavaScript using Electron. Have you used Electron, Jamari? Yeah, that application was so good. Yes, it's a desktop, but the good thing of Electron is cross-platform, so you can build for Linux, Windows, and Mac at the same time. Yeah, it's a good one. It's really, I was really impressed. No, it's not. As long as that you are comfortable with React, you already can do a lot of things. You can build application already with that. Because yeah, you already can do a lot, even better I think than me. Because I'm moving toward JavaScript recently, so but I love it. I love it, and I'm pushing to explore every way. Actually, talking about that, I think talking about that, what about Jamari? Have you looked at the extension for, because that's another part that I think there's two parts which I think we need to look very closely. Extension for browser, but also extension for coded, for VS Code and the like. And you can build all of this using JavaScript. All of this can do that. then you think now there's AI. Think about that, because now you can build even more. You can build even more powerful extension, especially for web. I think there's one extension that inspired me a lot, which pushed me to even look deep into extension, and I was like, wow, I see. Thank you very much. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you. How are you? You're much welcome. For those who are on TikTok, so we are not sharing the screen on TikTok because of the challenge. I cannot share now, but and I didn't want to project from YouTube because that doesn't make us connect well. So that's why I just choose to do that. Okay, so build an extension to alert me when I meet chess where I head. That's good. You see, now you have AI. If you can do much more with that. You can add more things. I love I really love the extension part. It's so powerful. It's really so powerful. Thank you for the heart me, and you are much welcome, guys. Thank you. That's Boomy. You're amazing. Hassan, did you say you are coding in which language? I don't remember. I think you mentioned about a certain language. You said, I don't remember. You want to make Hassan your friend. That's good. But no, the good thing about the extension during this time is you have this access of the website without a need of API. That's one of the beauty. Instead of you having the API, but you can help user to do things using the extension. Using the extension without stress. That's why I really love. Actually, Good Monkey, have you thought about that? Because I was thinking about you when I was talking about. Yeah, but do you think people are doing that? People are lazy. People are very lazy to look at the code. Trust me. They feel like, ooh. And you can still charge. So you can still charge in a certain way. So I think it's hard to make money. There is a way. There is a way, I think, because the only thing that I know, some of the extension, if you send it to Google and you are using, maybe you are rendering your web app, they will not qualify it. So what I was thinking is, what if people are searching for your extension because it's solving a certain problem, but it's wrapped with some, because actually, yeah, it's wrapped with some of the backend code. So even if somebody will copy. Exactly. So if somebody will copy like the same way they can copy your website. Your website, if somebody open your website, can be able to see everything, but everything that they can see. So yeah, that's a good way to go. So if you build your app, you build your extension. I'm saying that because I was thinking today, if you build a certain extension that help people get well informed about their TikTok profile, but also they can do research about the people they think they want to learn from them, or Facebook or other platform. If you do that and you get the API from all this, I'm sure there will be some of the challenges. But if the user himself or herself choose to use your extension to get this information, then I think you have that kind of leverage to do much. Boomy, talk to me. How are you? You're so quiet. Boomy. Are you good? That's good to hear. You can also watch what we are doing because we are on YouTube actually. Okay. That's really beautiful. I'm talking to people on YouTube actually. I'm talking to people on YouTube. I'm on YouTube and TikTok. Yeah. Because the TikTok is not sharing my screen. That's one of the challenge. If I want to share my screen, they have this long process, which is crazy. But on YouTube, you can see the code that we're talking, the application that I'm talking about. I'm not teaching today. I was building this application it's a native AI application. So yeah, so that's what we are discussing with different people here. They're giving their feedback and the like, which is beautiful. And thank you for bringing people. I see people are coming from Burundian. A native AI application. You can search Gakwai, I think. Gax, yeah, Gakwai or Gax, so you know. If you go on, if you say, yeah, you'll see that. I get you, Jamari. I get you. No, I'm talking about the solution because at the end of the day, we are building for other people. And while most of the people are using this social media, so any solution that we can build which will help people to become better, get more informed, that's the way to go. That's really way to go. Hudson is interesting. That's good. That's really way to go. So Boomy, how was your Sunday though? What did you do? That's beautiful. That's powerful. I love that. I really love that. Did you find it? So you will see nothing, because if you see it, it will make a little bit sense. Yeah. You cannot see it, it's hard. It's kind of Okay, so we are solving the problem of seeing a content, but also want to, you see a certain content, you want to replicate the same content or reuse, and then from there you have to people are funny. From there you have to figure out which output you are going to use. So now with this application, I'll leave you to laugh and I'll come back to, let me go back to Jamal. Yes, Jamal, yes. I have done something, but I'm still learning from you guys, all of you. So I love to learn. I love to learn. Who is that? Who is Furaha ya moyo wangu? You have a good name. I like your name. What is No, she's good. She's really good. I like that. Furaha, nanje ndakushimie too. I really like that. I think you have one too. I think she has one. I will check her profile. Her profile. I think she has. Oh, that's good. So yeah, Jamar, I do some, and I love it. Actually, I love development more than anything. I love development more than anything. Yes, child of God, this is native AI application that helps user to do more. To any. You input any, you can input text, you can input audio, you can input video, you can input PDF, and then you choose from this output. On the back end is powered by AI, but we are not screaming in front of users that, okay, use this chatbot, because chatbot is really tiring people. Professor Green, I'm doing good. How are you, Professor Green? Nice to have you here. We are so happy to have a professor here. I love that. That's so good. So yeah, that's what I do. I can, but there are very few. That's the problem. Okay. I see. That's a good advice. I love that. So did you understand it, child of God? That's what we are doing. Furaha, I really like your comment. You are very good. Turagie, not English. Turagie, not English. Angela, you understand English. Come on, for God's sake. Me no English. I will do my best. I will really do my best. Nzaba nsigura mu ndimi zose kugira ngo ubyumve. Yeah, kubera ni byiza birafasha, right? No, you just say mbo because that's what you are good. Burundians are good for that. They just know mbo. Mbo. Furaha ya moyo wangu. Nice. That's good. You are so kind. I like that. You are so kind. If it's he or she is good though, it's a very good. He have a good vibe. I don't know. He. In-law? That's crazy. That's so interesting. Angela, you know English, Angela. Angela knows English. Just choose not to say it. Oh. Merci beaucoup. That's. Oh, that's a good question. That would be you to answer. I really don't know. I really don't know. So you guys, I think yeah, we have this. Let me share the link so that you guys, especially on YouTube, I think you can be able to give feedback because you can see it. The link is here. Can you test this up? And you see the URL will detect automatically that, okay, this guy is putting URL. And if I continue here, they will fetch the content from this and then do what I chose here. I chose blog post and social thread. I can choose newsletter, I can choose podcasts. It's amazing. It's amazing. But yeah, let's give a try. Let's give a try. This is the URL. If you are, let me share also on TikTok. If you're on TikTok, let me share it on the message. Jesus. is why I can't text on TikTok? Why? Is this really? Okay, let me answer. Yes, let's give a shot. Let's try this and see if and give your feedback. What do you think? What do you think? Why I'm using my vernacular language to talk to my people? So, if you don't know this language that I'll be speaking, feel free to ask. I'll be speaking also English. Agent, yeah. Amakuru yanyu mubwire adusigurire. Angela wabyumvise, please. Wabyumvise. So the app that I'm working on. And the good thing is, that's why I'm not going to explain, so that when you go to the app, you figure it out and you see, is this really? That's interesting. So ikintu ngiye gukora, ngiye gusharinga link ngaka kandi ntago ngiye kuvuga what does it do, so that http. So kugira ngo uyitestinze uze kufiguring out ubonye ko is it helping me? HTTPS. I can speak Kirundi very good, even Kinyarwanda and the Swahili. Okay, can you translate for me? That would be good. Jesus. Guys, can you give Gifty to Bumi so that she can do some translation? Please give Gifty to Bumi so that she can be our translator for today, tonight. Agudi Jani? What is she saying? Fula is a good, I like her read. I like him, her, they. I'm using they. That's why I'm trying to use they. Okay, so we are doing translation, right? Yes, let's try that, and then figure it out. Tell me what you think. Hello guys, let's try the link. No, it's not. I'm not doing that. If they ask you bank account, then you are in a wrong link. And I will be shutting this down because it's still up in progress. It's still on development, so I will be shutting it down after 2 hours. Guru. No, what did I miss? Agent flow dot tech dot tech. What am I missing? Any 20? It should work. Let me share it on my TikTok then. Let me see. Oh, let me share it now. I'm pushing the post. Furaha, no, Furaha didn't try. Furaha, I really like they already. Furaha and Shimishija is a good person. It's a very good person. So how do you know her? How do you know they? They, the fly, Furaha. Oh. They are good people. Furaha is... Angela is good person too, I see. Where is Angela? Oh, he's a good people. You know her already. That's true, good monkey. Have you tried it? I agree with you. There is a lot to be done. Natural. Bavuma, you always say about Bavuma. I wish I should search for Bavuma today. What is the full name of Bavuma, by the way? Bavuma, South Africa. Fura is serious. Fura, where are you? Jesus, is this Bavuma? Now I see Bavuma. Fura is a good people. I like her. Bo zigwenda 900%. Anzanga mini ndani. Come I see I look like Bavuma truly, even though he's, yeah, I see the why you say that. Agoti? Makubwa. Furaha, you are a very interesting person. I like that. I love this. I really love to know for this Bavuma. I see Bavuma look. Irene Vuni. It's good to meet you, Zolo. How are you? No, I'm not. This is headset. It's not. Yeah, it's just my. Uh-oh. Ooh, that's a good. From Africa. Yeah, that's. But I speak a number of languages. I speak a lot of languages. No, I speak Swahili. I speak. Yeah, I speak. No, I'm not East Africa, by the way, because I speak also Chichewa. Chichewa is from southern part of Africa. Okay, not Naruto. Nice to hear that. That's a good one. Please try the link. I shared a link here. I want to get your feedback, guys, on the functionality, not the look, because I'm not working on the look so far. Just functionality. What do you think? Does it work? Do you think it can solve a certain problem? Are we solving something? Yeah, share me that feedback. I'm coming. I was told yes. Let me tell you on the one I shared, because on YouTube they are saying it's working, but on where I hear the long way, not the. Yes, that's why I'm saying I'm from Africa. That's for Yes, I do. I do speak Chichewa. I speak Chichewa, I speak Swahili, I speak other languages. So yeah, I speak Kirundi, I speak Kinyarwanda, I speak Kinyarwanda, I speak Kifurilu. Do you know Kifurilu? Kinyamurenge, no. Kinyamurenge I haven't tested. Tumbuka no. He can manage to speak. Mlimakola. That's good. Nice to hear that. So I have to add that in my CV. Because yeah, so that's good. Yes, that was my favorite. Yes. I'm from Africa. Listen, I'm from Africa, so why should I not try that? So good people from YouTube, I think I'll be leaving you now. I'll be more on TikTok because I think I'm done with the app. It's working, so that's a very good thing. So thank you very much for being here. Let's see this week. Amat Mbewa, Osati Mbewa. He's speaking from his mother. I think Zolo is from Burundi, right? Where is Furaha? Furaha is saying that he knows me. Where is Furaha Yamoy? And I think 100% is me, yes. Serious Nagura testing Imbewa? Yes, I have done that. Thank you. You see, now you're on the right track. I've done that. I've tested. What another food that? no nuko nyene nuko bigenda ariko ni mboga nziza ushobora kwa kuyitestinga. You need to try it. Oh, waravuye muri Africa ra? That's nice. That's really nice. You have never tasted it. That's a total sign that you have never